Hi there again. How's it going today? Um, Sitting in my car. Just got back driving to the Union Hall and back. It's a daily 140-mile round trip. Um, the only time I won't do it is if there's been a traffic accident, and it happens every once in a while. The drivers up here are not the best, so I gotta take my lumps. Just waiting here before I go home. Checking and getting ready to preview an auction I bid on. It's one of the things I do as a sideline, and flip the stuff I buy. Got 3 lots I want to look at and see what's what. Hopefully, it's gonna be a good thing. That the niches that I sell in are pretty consistently good. It's taken me a while to figure out what moves the fastest for the best price for me. Um, we'll play around with some other stuff every once in a while, but I don't want to over leverage myself. Plus, I have to find a place to store everything and organize it. And it's kind of a constant process. I want to get everything streamlined to an extent. Um, Luckily, one of my smallest logistical hurdles is the fact that I live really close to the post office. Just drop it off, and it's less than half a mile from where I live. This is not too bad. Can't really complain that I really don't have that much fixed overhead, so I can really I can afford pretty thin margins. And I don't even mind losing money every once in a while. Um, Ironically enough, if it helps get stuff, merchandise out of the house that's been sitting around for a while. It just doesn't serve me to have it just sitting there and staring at it. And I've got a bunch of other stuff I'm working on as well. Just got my truck running again, which I mentioned in a previous video. Had to figure that out. You got to get the fuel lines fixed to the one of the tanks, because it's whenever I try to switch tanks, she'll start sucking air. So I'm down to one fuel tank, but I've got enough used oil at home to make more fuel for myself to cut down the operating costs. And I'm getting ready to pick up some more today. I have two good sources. So I'm always trying to make money or trying to save money, and kind of try to lead a sane life, and you know, be a decent person. Don't screw around to anybody else in traffic. I've been good about that. I drive slow as hell. And just putting in, using life lessons on a daily basis. Have patience with people. You don't know what they're going through, and a lot of it just has to do really mostly with my reprogramming myself. Finding out, okay, what can I do differently to make a better life for myself. I can't change other people's lives. That's on them. And just do me. You can't expect people to do what you want, and you can always. Surprisingly enough, if somebody's mad at you, sometimes not even doesn't even have anything to do with you. It's them being mad and you're being available for them to vent frustration and anger on. people are weird that way, and it's just something that I've had to accept and process and do the okay thing where don't let it bother you. So yeah, just be the kindest you can be to other people, and don't let them get under your skin. I used to rage when I had people tailgating me or cutting me off. I think it's a symptom of our society becoming increasingly immature, for lack of a better word. Just let them go. Don't get sucked into the negativity. Just cut it off and breathe and do something kind for yourself. Using pride and anger and resentment and bringing the results to action is never a good thing. Wind up with high blood pressure, and it's easy to get in arguments with everybody. I'm extremely honest. Some would opine I'm too honest. That's subjective. But you also have to be honest to keep things real. But in the end, just be a decent person and don't give anybody any negativity. But don't accept it. You walk away from it. You got a conflict, walk away from the conflict. It's not weak, it's just wise. People always think that they're about appearing weak. It's just, is this situation worth the trouble to drag into another day? And ultimately it's not. Ultimately it's not. People anger quickly, oftentimes for no apparent reason. And it's all chemicals, it's hormones, it's not necessarily anything people work on trying to control. And once you just step back and breathe and do something else, just disassociate from it and do something simple, positive. Make a positive impact in your life and somebody else's life, and you feel better and you kind of shrug it off. You have to change your brain chemistry. I'm an atheist, so to me, it's a school of thought. I've been surrounded by religion my entire life, but it just wasn't something that I could ever buy into for my own reasons. And I have a lot of religious friends, but when it comes to the fundamental ideas about how the things that are important in life and how life is lived, in the end, I feel I don't need a book or somebody else to tell me what my moral compass needs to be, as long as they don't hurt anybody. That's good for me. I try to work on that. I know I'm wandering around my conversation. I probably sound funny. I've got my flipper in my mouth. Just had my 3 front teeth pulled out, and hopefully next year I'll get my implants. I don't want to do false teeth, but it's the flipper doesn't allow my tongue to do what it needs to do. It came out wrong, but to properly enunciate the words that I want to use in conversation. It's almost Christmas today. In fact, sorry about the hand there and the jiggly. It's Friday the 18th, 12:39 Pacific time. I'm sitting in my car and I'll be going to check out my auction previews here. Head home, fuel the car. I know this is all exciting stuff. But you know, sometimes boring is good. I don't need any drama. Positive drama is good. Negative, not so much. But you know, it's always going to be there. It's how you deal with it. So, thanks for listening to my little conversation here. Feel free to throw some thoughts my way. And have a good one. Take care.